Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in. Hey, if you're new to my channel, welcome to Set the Hook. I'm TL Broyles. All right, guys, we're going to address a situation that a lot of people really don't want to say anything about and they don't want to hear. And that is, guys, get you some fishing license. You got to be legal, guys, okay? When you're out here throwing out there in that water, trying to catch that 10-pound bass, you gotta be legal. Now, there are a lot of people that don't want to get fishing license. They say, well, fishing license just going to the government, they're just putting it in their pocket. Well, hey, yeah, they're putting it in their pocket, but majority of the money that comes from your fishing license goes to your state parks where you fish. If there's a lock and dam there, and then there's a park right there where you sit down on the bench and everybody's eating, and then the dam is over there and people standing over there fishing, that park is funded by your fishing license partially. State ponds, state lakes, fishing license. Those fishing license fees are paying for those spots so you can go fish. Okay. I myself have 2 fishing licenses. I'm from Alabama, and I fish in Alabama, but I also have Mississippi fishing license because I fish in Mississippi a lot. When I go to other states to fish, I've got some episodes where I was in Tennessee. I go to Tennessee. I get a temporary Tennessee fishing license, and it's like I want to say it's like $10 for one day on average for a out-of-state fishing license, okay? Out-of-state fishing license. You don't live in the state. Then, if you want a whole year for a fishing license out of state, guys, it's going to be like $67 and some change in every state. You got to have fishing license in all 50 states, okay? It's not just you got to have it in Alabama, or you got to have it in Mississippi, or you got to have it in Tennessee. You got to have it everywhere you fish in the United States. You got to have a license for that state. Okay, on average, if you are from that state, guys, the fishing license is only going to be like $13, but after tax, it'll be like 16 something, okay? That's really not that bad. $20 and you get to fish for a year where you live. And the game warden's not going to bother you. If you are out of state, like I said, it's going to be like $67 after tax, 67 something, close to $68 for a whole year. Now, I have a whole year fishing license for Mississippi. I do that. I do it every year, because I fish over there a lot. There are some spots in Mississippi that I can get to catch a lot of fish that I wouldn't have access to here in Alabama because they're a lot farther away and a lot harder to get to the type situations. Dams, spillways, yeah, that's right. So I'll pay my $67 because I love to fish and I go over there and I fish. Here I got my little $16, pay it, bam, knock that 20 out, and I go fish. Now, if you are the type of person that they don't want to pay the yearly fee, right? You don't want to pay the yearly fee every year. Here in Alabama, a lifetime fishing license for a person who is not sick and disabled, or a person who is in their 80s or really elderly, or 70 and 80s, you can pay $344 and I think 81 cents or 18 cents, something like that. And you can get lifetime fishing license. Freshwater fishing license. I'm strictly talking about freshwater fishing license, guys, not saltwater. Saltwater is a whole nother thing. They got a whole different set of situations going on with their fishing license, okay? We're talking about freshwater. But you can pay that $344 and then you have a lifetime fishing license for Alabama. I want to say out of state for having a lifetime license for Mississippi, it was at one point it was like $500, 500 something dollars. That was some years ago because I checked on it. That was like in 2016, 17, 18, like that. So I don't know what it is now, but you know, you can get lifetime fishing license in other states that is not your home state, if that's what you want. A person who was older, that's elderly, in their 70s and stuff like that, they don't have to buy a fishing license anymore. They've reached that age. When you reach retirement age, if I'm correct, and I have not looked that up, but I do know, like, when you get a certain age, you don't have to buy a fishing license anymore. You fish legally, you know, there's no problem. If a person is disabled and they actually get a disability check in Alabama, you can go to the doctor and get a paper that says that you are disabled and you are allowed to fish freely because you are disabled in Alabama. I mean, that's just how it is. The thing about paying that fee that that everybody's going to be looking at, the game warden is the police. Okay, that's the fish animal police. You know, just being real about it. You can get a fine no less than $50, no more than $250, one offense at a time. Now, when I say offense, that's how it's stated in Google. So that's going to be like counts, I would think. Like if you do some kind of crime and you got 1 or 2 counts or something, you know, on you, you get a fine for every time that they catch you. And if they catch you breaking the law, like say first of all, I don't have any fishing license, and they charge me $250. Bam, that's $250 I got to pay that I could have kept in my pocket if I'd went on and had my license. Okay, say you're fishing at a park, and it says you can only have 1 fishing pole. You can only have 1 fishing pole, right? So you got 3 because you're bad. You can do what you want to do. Then you ain't got no fishing license. Well, the game warden catches you. First of all, you're going to have that $250 fine for no license. Then you turn around. I know in the past, from some of my friends, that if you are caught with more than 1 pole at a state park that says you can only allow 1 pole on this dock. I know a guy that had three rods. One was his, and the other 2 was his children. And the children ran off, started playing, and he actually reeled the poles up and laid them down. And you know, they were not in use. Well, the game warden came, and because they were his children's poles, they didn't take anything. But he said, the game warden said, "Hey, you're gonna have to take these other 2 poles back to your truck and put them up." So he also said that the game warden gave him a ticket for 2 poles in a restricted area where you're only supposed to have 1 pole, and it was like a $300 and something fine for those 2 poles. So, you know, but he had fishing license, so he was okay as far as fishing license. They didn't take his stuff or anything, but he had to pay $300, you know. So if the game warden catches you and you don't have license, if you've caught fish and you know, and say you're not even breaking all this extra pole stuff, because it's not like that. Say you're off in the woods. I mean, I don't know. They can take the fish that you catch. They can take your rod and reel, your tackle stuff. They can take your stuff and give you a fine. You know, so you don't want to do that, guys. You're not trying, you know, I don't think you want to do that when you can just go pay your little $16 and then you can fish. You can get in a boat and fish, and you can stand on a bank and fish for $16 and some change for a whole year. Now, the way Alabama's fishing license goes is from August to August. Okay? It starts in August and it ends in August. No matter when you buy it, no matter what time you buy it, if you buy it 1 month before August, it goes out in August still. You got to go get another one. If you buy it in January, it's good until August. That's how Alabama's license system works. Okay. I know for a fact Mississippi's license system, from the time you buy that license, if you buy it in June, it runs until June the next year. That's how that goes. Okay. That's Mississippi's. From the date you buy it until 1 year later, that license is going to be good in Mississippi. I know for a fact because I have Mississippi fishing license as well. Alabama, August until August. No matter when you buy it, it's good until August. Whenever August is. If you buy August that year, or if you buy it, I don't know, the day after August, it's good for a whole year in Alabama until August. But if you buy a month before August, the same year, it's going out in August. So, that's how that works. Whatever state you're fishing in, look up the legal aspects of your fishing license and see what's up. You also can get special fishing license permits. Okay, I was in Tennessee, and this was I don't know, it was 3 or 4 years ago, and they had trout. Okay, you had to get a trout permit. You couldn't just go out there and catch what you want to catch and then catch a trout. Okay, if you didn't have that trout permit when you caught that trout, bam, the game warden can get you. It's illegal. Okay, so the trout permit then was $20 for out of state. That's what I paid. When I went to Arkansas, I actually went trout fishing. I got my one day pass, 2-day pass. I got a 2-day pass, fishing license, 2-day fishing license. And then I turned around and bought my trout permit, and it was $20. So I was roughly out of 30, 50 bucks, something like that, maybe. With all my other little gear I bought, So guys, make sure you look and see what it's good for. Now, with the trout in Alabama, it's $5 for a year if you are a resident. And it's probably gonna be like $20 if you're a non-resident. Excuse me, guys. I was looking crazy for a second. I was getting a phone call, and I'm recording on my phone. I apologize. So get everything legal, get everything you need with your fishing license, and go out there and catch you some fish and have fun. All right. I want to thank everybody who is a viewer to my channel. Guys, I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. For everybody who is a subscriber to my channel, guys, super thank you. I appreciate you 100. Thank you for subscribing and supporting me. And to everybody who leaves comments, guys, thank you for leaving comments. I love getting comments, and I love responding to them. Sometimes I take a little time to respond because life goes on. It's a lot of things that's going on, but I will respond to you and let you know I do appreciate you 100. All right, guys, watch this video all the way to the end until you get to my end screen, until the next video comes up for more fishing, fun, and tips. Until then, keep on going fishing. Have fun. Be safe. Peace out. See you at the next video.